Morning, everyone. Sorry for the lack of audio. I had to sneeze and it didn't happen. So, hello. How's everyone? How's it going, Franco? How's it going, MT? It'll depend on your work Wi-Fi. That's completely fine. Ooh, and Mr. JB is here too. JB in the flesh. You guys see this right there? Right there. You know what that is? That is my this. Oh. So you guys will have the microscope now. I don't know if it's going to stay there, but it is going to be part of the stream now, considering I won't always have my laptop down here. So that was just the input from the laptop. Sucks that there's a nice big screen, I can't use it, but we had that rant already. Yeah, it looks good, huh? It's not ideal where it is because I can't like easily adjust it. There's my snips. Oh. There we go. Your new man cave, desk space for things like that. Nice. I am planning on. Okay, let me just say, I need some time off. I was supposed to have this weekend off, so I was going to stream every day and get some stuff done. But that's not happening because I have to clean up the house. We have a unexpected visit from my mother-in-law, which is fine. It's just we've been slacking on cleaning up the house, and now we have to get the house cleaned because we'll be hosting someone. But here, let me fix the webcam before it becomes an issue. Properties, configure video. We're going to fix the focus, and we're gonna drop the brightness down just a touch. Let me know if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, I'll deal with it. Yeah, you're cleaning. Yeah, I have a lot of house infrastructure projects to do, but those have to move back a little bit. But so for the stream, improving stream quality. I don't do handwriting much. So first things first is going to be a reorganization. I'm probably going to move my chat monitor from over here to over there so that I can access it from this workbench and that workbench. Actually, I don't know what this is gonna... That workbench. So that's right behind me. So you guys are like this way normally. So celebrated 250-gram entrecôte for lunch. Having a food coma now. So I don't know what that is, but entrecôte, entre means between and côte means rib. So like a ribeye? Is that what it is? Because, yeah, that's a French word. Entrecôte means between rib, if I just translate it directly. But, so reorganization. So, yeah, this monitor is probably going to go over there. Helping your mother unpack 140 of her moving boxes. Oh, look at that. I need a wireless stream controller. And another maker, now that you're here, you know what this means. that stupid. Okay, ribeye, yeah. NRF24L01 project for the wireless stream controller. I already have this, which I really love. This is my PCBWay macro pad. So that is great. And I have another one. Oh, yeah, over here. So, like I have, oh, this way, yeah. So I have macro pads. I just need a way to link it to the PC wirelessly. It could be ESP. It could be. I just like the idea that the NRF is like only that, right? Like, you love these things? Do you want me to send you some boards? Do you want the surface mount components soldered, or do you want to... it should be in the video. But, yeah, if you want me to send you boards, I can send you boards. In fact, I can send you boards doing surface mount. Okay, we'll talk. Yeah, because yeah, if you want one of these boards, like I can send you this one even. This one didn't work as well as I wanted it to. You need to go into the coding and change the values because this one's on a matrix, and I think I flew too close to the sun. I think 16 switches was way too much. So I'm not great at doing the matrix things, and so this one, sometimes you'll get a false press. This one here is also a matrix, but this is a scanning matrix where the 32U4 is actually checking every one of these inputs every time. So I want to remake this one. I want to make this one to be this one, essentially. So yeah, that's my goal. So I want that. The second one has potential. This one, the one with the micro on board, and I also broke out all of the other pads too. But yeah, so I mean, some people are really good at making macro pads. I am not great, but since you're here, I have this one. For some reason, I have a runny nose all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Look, NRF24L01 and 328p on the same board. I feel like I need a macro camera that's not as macro. I wish this thing had like a flip-up lens. What happens if I do... This'll... Okay, this is more magnification. Whoa. So essentially, yeah, I need hotkeys for this. So essentially, this is a 2-in-1 board, which is like phenomenal. I need to get this working. That could be what we do today. I meant to record videos, but I don't know if I feel like it. Oh shit! I forgot. Hang on. I showed you something a while back. Well, you guys are coming with me, audio-wise. So I showed you guys on stream something I was working on, but it is finished. Oh my god. Oh geez. Okay, hang on, I'm coming back. All right, so I don't know. I need some like music for this. Da, 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 da. Hold on, this thing's huge. Da, da. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's still going. There we go. So the 3.5 foot I don't know. It's a 1 meter tall Lego Saturn V, except it's not Lego. It's cheapy Chinesium Lego, and it actually works really well. Like the pieces fit together perfectly. The only thing that's bad about it is some pieces have staining from the injection process. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There, you see the, shield the light a little bit. You see the blue? Yeah, you see the blue stain like right there? There, you can see it there. Looks like a $3,600 kit. Yes, but it is 70 Canadian dollars on AliExpress. 77-ish. Here, let me go second camera. Oh. I think I had nothing incriminating there. So I don't have anything to scale it for you, but there's the V0. I mean, okay, hang on. Okay, just put it here. Compared to a Fluke, it's huge. It is gigantic. Yeah, hang on, let me throw an affiliate link in the chat if you guys want to take a look, and then even if you don't want to take a look, then you can just buy something with my affiliate link, and then I'll be happy. I just paid $6,500 in taxes. Saturn V. Oops. Saturn V. Oh, $69.99 or $69.77 Canadian. Let me just make sure it's the 1 meter one. So you have to be careful. There are half-size bricks now. Text. Copy. Let me just make sure it's the 1 meter long one. So you have to be careful. They make Chinese Legos in like smaller size. Yeah, it says 100 centimeters, so that should be good. Banana? Oh, I do have bananas. There we go. Let me put that there. Can I pin it? Pin message. There we go. So you can use my affiliate link to grab one, or grab whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, oh yeah, and it breaks apart into its component pieces. So here's the top portion. So you see the little bars here? That's where it links. So it's got the little exhaust flame. The cowling comes off here, and the lunar lander fits in there. So that's that piece. Oh, and it comes with little stands too. Honestly, it was impressive. How do you make a cylindrical Lego? So there's one piece, and then here's the upper stage. Oh, geez, it clamps together pretty tight. So here's the upper stage. You can see where it goes into. The soundstage. So there's the engines. This is the upper stage, and then here's the lower stage. Now, one thing I need to do one day in my life is I need to go visit the Saturn V. I believe it is still on display in the Air and Space Museum in the States somewhere. Because apparently you can walk up to these cones. Hey, Franco. So yeah, there's the interior part where it clips together. This was the original Lego kit is 1969 pieces, which is a great Easter egg. But this one is, oh hey Adam. This one is 2000 and something for whatever reason. The Chinese apparently they don't do the specialized Lego pieces. They do they combine regular pieces together to make the specialized ones because it's cheaper, I guess. So, oh yeah, and these guys here. Here, let me put it under here. So these guys are Lego trophies. They're supposed to be trophies that the year this the went to the moon. So these guys are Lego trophies. They're supposed to be for the minifigs to hold, but as it turns out, these Lego trophies are to scale with the Saturn V. So if you look at the height, oh, I don't know if I can do that. If you look at the height of a human as compared to the Saturn V, it is huge. Oh, there's 3. Where's Kennedy? Is that in Florida? Florida? So yeah, these things are, the original kit is 340 minutes from you. Oh, nice. The original kit is 350 Canadian dollars. And this I paid 77, and now it's even cheaper, $69. Nice. I do have a big one, and I have a big rocket. Thank you. So yeah, this was fun. And the thing is, my wife and I, we usually have date nights we just play World of Warcraft, or whatever, we play together. But we've been doing date nights by, so I bought my wife a kit. She has the AT-AT, the Star Wars walker. And I was building this and she was building hers. And now I bought her a new kit, which I don't know if she wants to reveal what it is, because she does have a online following. And I bought myself a new kit, which is this one. Here, let's go to screen. This guy. So again, there we go. Concorde. It is a meter long. Same thing as the no, not the shuttle. So it's 2,080 some pieces. It looks really impressive. It's got all the details. So that's my next one, and I think I'm gonna go for the shuttle after that. The shuttle is gonna be 80 bucks, something like that. But it's really cool. They even printed, you have to be careful. Some of them you have to give your email, and they send you a PDF instruction book. But some of these come with the instructions. Oh, here we go. There's the size comparison. So the Saturn V and the Concorde and the shuttle. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. There we go. Size comparison. Also, there is a... What do you mean you can't find it? Are you kidding? Here we go. They do sell this, which is the launch gantry. Look at the price though. 231 bucks plus 50 bucks in shipping. But the Saturn V rests on it. Look how massive this is. So my eventual goal is to build this one. Oh, why are you locked out of AliExpress? And yes, they are Cherry MX. They are MX compatible. They're Utemu. So you build this, you put it together, and then you put one on top of the other. And I want to put this in a giant shadow box. So I like, so any color is fine. I like blacks because they don't make a click sound. Oh, hang on, Twitter link. Oh, interesting. Weird. Try using a VPN. So, hang on. Let me get back to where I was. Okay, so red and black are clicky free. So here's the only noise is just the rebound noise. So no click. So if I do it quietly, can't hear anything at all. But the blacks have higher engagement force than the red. So the thing with the blacks is that you might be pushing your thing around if you don't have rubber feet. The reds are a lot more soft. But I mean, we'll talk. I'll send you a board and I'll send you some stuff. It's way louder than the Prusa Mini. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a giant. You basically bought a printer that's akin to a minivan. But yeah, I use Utemu, Outemu, and these sockets are Utemu as well. And I will always, from now on, design with the sockets because you can, if a switch goes bad, you just pull it out and put another one in. It's socketed. Where would I put my shadow box? On the wall somewhere. And the thing is, I have the Neptune 4 Max, so I would print the shadow box essentially and then release all my plans for everyone to have. I've used those on some retro stuff and the sockets would have been super helpful. Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you, my keyboard, my daily driver keyboard has reds, knockoff reds. And my wife, I had to replace one of her keys already, so I had to desolder and resolder. Mine is starting now. One of my keys is starting to be iffy. And so I'm looking for a replacement keyboard. But from now on, essentially, I will always use hot swappable keyboards, so I can just lift it in and out. Oh, and by the way, these are the LEDs are reverse shining NeoPixels. So there's the assembly for one key. So you got the socket. So right there, you could see that little leg there. That's the key there and there. And this is the alignment pin for the key, and there's my my SK. It's a SK something 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 LED. Also, I don't know. Oh, hey, Bigsy. Did I hand solder these? It certainly looks like it with the flux all on one side. I believe I hand soldered these. Yeah, I think I did. Look at the little daggy. So I actually hand soldered these LEDs, everything actually. So yeah, that's in, out, positive, negative. Hey, I'm getting good at this pointing. I'm pointing like all the way over across my desk. I mean, the hand soldering doesn't have the same smell though. So if you're a tactile person, you probably want to do foot soldering because the smell of cheese is just amazing. Oh, and Marcus is here too, right? Oh, there we go. So SD Saturn V kit that you bought 20 years ago, still haven't built it. Man, I'm telling you, this Lego, like I can see why Lego is having a resurgence into the adult market. I mean adult, not like, you know, adult, but no, not adult toys. I mean just adults playing with Lego. Because it is incredible. Like just the zen of sorting through like 2,000 pieces into piles and then following instructions. Actually, I'll go get the instructions. We might actually get intercepted by my wife. She might walk in because like the Lego instructions are incredibly well detailed. They're very clear. Oh, here, I'll just bring the whole rest of the kit too. Oh, and there she walks in. You get a, you also get the splashdown lander, a little tile of water. And here's those stands to hold it together. But like, look at how like detailed. So this is actually scaled down. They don't send you the original Lego instructions. But the thing is, like if you buy a kit and they say, and it's an original Lego kit, you can, instead of taking their PDF, you can go onto Lego's website and pick up these instructions for free. So if you don't want to open a random Chinese PDF, you can just get the instructions right from Lego. But yeah, it was a really good build. And so yeah, the Concorde is now here, and Vero's kit is now here. So we were planning on a Lego date this weekend. We'll see how cleaning goes, basically. But yeah, I think you're right, Bigsy. Same people. But look how, like, just look at the progress, right? This is, I think this released in 2016, 2017, something like that. And look at what I was playing with in the 90s. There's a huge difference between like how blocky and undetailed these things were in the 90s compared to like these things today. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna end up with started doing jigsaw puzzles while getting chemo. Couldn't get into a book or pay attention on my phone with all the activity. Are you in remission, Joseph? I hope so. And yes, a Lego date is absolutely awesome. And it's nice, you know, you put on some like movie music, some like soundtrack, some nice calming atmosphere or video game music, and you just, you know, you just do stuff. Congratulations, Joseph. I'm glad you're kicking cancer's ass. We have, at this stream, we have a zero tolerance policy for cancer. So you can stay, but your cancer has to leave. We are not pro-cancer on this stream. So yeah, sorry about the tangent, but that was my experience with Chinese Lego. I will say, I am eyeing the next model every time. And it is a little bit of money, but not compared to the original stuff. Actually, my wife does jigsaw puzzles too, but again, it takes up a lot of space. which is fine. Like, we have a dining room table we don't use, but now we're using for Lego. But yeah, it's just the jigsaw puzzle you can't really put away. Now, where will this Saturn V live? I don't know. Yeah, it's got these little stands that are all height adjusted to be perfect height. Put everything together, and then the lander, the splashdown, and the moon lander. Yeah, she does. No corner pieces, and all the spirals and all. Yeah, but the thing is, I have to say this quickly because she might tune into the stream. But if you ever seen A Beautiful Mind, the part before he goes crazy, that's Bro. I've always said that. She's like writing down formulas on the window and everything in paint marker. All right, let's see if I can get this on the shelf and hope it does not fall. The weird thing about me and Lego, though, is that once it's assembled, I don't want to disassemble it. But I do want I have this want for the assembly process, but I would sooner buy another kit than disassemble my kit. I'm a weirdo, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. There we go. So yeah, that was the Lego tangent. So I wonder how these little guys work. I don't know if you just do RF, you do the RF24 code right on it. I also have another one. I don't know where it went though. Oh, there it is. Two of them. Put the macro pads away. 1 and 2. Got the corner radius wrong on this. Here, let's see if I can show you that. Oopsies. No one noticed in the video. No one commented on the video, at least, about that. Let's see if I can adjust. There we go. Whoopsies. You're the same with drawings and chainmail stuff. Not a fan of disassembling. Yeah, me neither. I like permanence. I think, so after a lot of self-reflection, I believe that I have a resource scarcity problem. This is a camera that another maker sent a long time ago. Should be back in its box. I have this like feeling that like can't throw anything out because I might need it and stuff like that. Like keep things around for longer than I probably should. And it's the same thing with the built versions. Like it's built. I want it built. It's gotta stay built. So I don't know. Eventually, I'll need more space. It is what it is, though. I will say, though, with my new... you run into that. As soon as I get rid of something I need... Yeah. He's, Franco, Big Z is a fellow countryman of yours. He's also British in it. So I wish I had the answer for you, but he does do amazing work. Where'd my logo go? Oh, here it is. Ugh, I need to set this up permanently. There we go. There it is. Actually, I need some Pet G. Do I have Pet G around? I need something that doesn't get brittle, because my plan is to stretch it. This is Pet G. Take a little bit of Pet G here. Got to hold the correct end of this. Then I just need some black Pet G, but the plan is to use this as a little bit of a spring tension. And if you thread it around the periphery, it'll actually hold its shape better. I don't know if that's like the counter to the goal of the chainmail. So you just thread that in and it'll spring. It'll want to keep a sort of stretched out state, so I'll be able to stretch her out. Maybe I can add some lights in the back too. But yeah, this is fantastic work, and we got little Christmas trees too, like keychains. It's really neat. Do you zen out when you're making your chainmail, Big Z? A little bit like me with Lego. The feeling is so weird too. It's like it shouldn't move like that. Oh shit! I didn't even get through my. I didn't even get through my improving stream quality. Organizing thoughts before stream. So there we go. I was really supposed to film videos today, but it's just it you know, I gotta work all weekend again. Very nice. I mean, I guess we can test some. I guess we can test some modules. The thing is, I don't know the order. I really need to do the Unity videos, because that will unlock a whole bunch of tools for me to use. So I need to get on that, but you know, it's daunting. I need to move my camera setup to the side so that I can see, because it's all like bench mounted stuff, right? And as you can see, I've been adjusting my whole workflow to have stuff pointing up towards the camera like that. Like this is like perfect angle, because I found these boxes that have an angle on it. But the Unity stuff is huge pro grade stuff. So, you know, it's a little bit more difficult to film and to make sure I'm not in reflections. Oh, speaking of reflections, I might be working on the Dan Fixes Cars channel. Oh, see, that doesn't work. I need to do it more justice than that. I have plans to do a automotive podcast. I've already reached out to someone. That someone says they'd be interested, but it won't be for another month or so. So, yeah, time to make my life even more busy. That was before I knew that this weekend wasn't off. Oh, speaking of which, I also need to reach out. I think I have 3 or 4 people willing to come onto the podcast. I need to reach out to them to see who wants to do the podcast this weekend. because of I have the mother-in-law coming to visit, so I'm going to have to get a podcast done this weekend. Big drop-off in podcasts. Maybe we'll have new listeners as people have more time. What do you mean a drop-off in podcasts? Do you mean like drop-off in people listening to podcasts? The thing is, American society is organized around cars, so there'll always be a need for podcasts. Like, there was some stat, some place that said the average American commute was like 45 minutes each direction, which is insane. Shutting down and dying. Oh, that's because there's not enough advertiser dollars. Yeah. Dropping shows like crazy. Sports networks have been... Yeah, there's been an oversaturation. Of course. However, the thing with me is that I don't make any money. Everything I do is a loss leader. It's a loss leader leading to nowhere. So... That being said, you guys in this chat should know what my goal is for podcasts. My goal is to very selfishly have conversations with people that I admire. So recently, this won't mean anything for you guys, but recently someone that was a massive influence to me when I was younger and was into car modifications, I realized they have a YouTube channel, and although they have like a decent amount of subscribers, they get like no views because they're from a bygone era where people used to modify Hondas. So my goal is to reach out to all these people that influenced me when I was young and have a chat with them, how the industry went, how the industry is going, their experiences. I also want to give voices to just the everyday repair shop technicians. I just want them to talk about their experience, what they like about working on brand X versus what they don't like, what their recommendations are for maintaining your car and stuff like that. Just, I want to give a voice to the boots on the ground folks, which they don't. I mean, I think tradespeople are often overlooked, right? They're not intellectuals, but you try to be a successful mechanic that doesn't steal and not be intelligent today. I don't think. I think it's a broad miscategorization. So I would like to give voice to those people, and that's the goal. Ranting about modern development practices and libraries. They all suck. I agree. But the thing is, I don't have 2 cents to put in on stuff like that. You'd listen to that. There we go. I mean, that would be the goal. You know, hour-long episodes, probably every month. I can't commit to more than that. I mean, the podcast already is killing me. Like the Simple Electronics podcast is killing me to put together. Yeah, thanks Big Z, and thanks Franco for advertising. Would be a 4-hour monologue. The thing, yeah. So the current podcast that I'm working on is the one thing I don't have any time off of. It's always on my mind. I'm always rushing. I'm always behind, and it's a podcast that's bringing in a little bit of money. It's sort of the channel's bread and butter, because no matter what, every month there's 2 or 3 of them, and PCBWay has committed to sponsor, no questions asked, every single episode until further notice. So it brings in money. It makes my losses a lot less on the channel. and it's killing me because it's a lot of freaking work. I mean, I don't want to admit to myself that it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. So the Dan Fixes Cars podcast cannot be that. I can't do a bi-weekly podcast unless I get an influx of interesting people and it just keeps going. Then I can do it. But the Dan Fixes Car podcast will be a completely, like, it'll be a complete loss. And there's no way I'm going to be able to monetize that. Most of the monetization on automotive channels comes from like premium products. Like if you watch Car Throttle, Car Vertical is their main sponsor, and even Drive Tribe is Car Vertical, and they just run reports on cars. Oh, hey, Miss Verowack. We said hello to you coming into the door. So I don't know. The automotive podcast will be a labor of love. It will be a big loss all the way through, but the goal is I want to talk to people who interest me. And although there are tons of people that interest me in electronics, a lot of the people that I want to get on, I can't hold a conversation with. Like, I want to speak to the people who make the avionics for airplanes. I want to speak to the people who make the software that run the world, but I can't speak to them on their level. I can't even speak to them on an interest level. Like, I'm just so far off. The automotive podcast, though, I'll be able to maybe not talk to them as equals, but I'll have an idea what they're talking about. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the DFC podcast. I think that's what it's going to be called, the DFC podcast. So, yeah, I was just explaining, Vero, that we were supposed to have a relaxing weekend, but we're going to have a busy weekend. Are we still planning our Lego date? I didn't spoil what Lego you have, because I do know that some of your audience could be in here, like Bigsy, for example. So I didn't spoil what you have. But yeah. Yeah, well, thanks, Bigsy. We will see what I can muster. Right now, we're planning for a launch in June. We'll make time. Okay, good. We're planning for a launch in June. So if all goes well, I have someone who's going to either be my first guest or co-host. We haven't worked out the details, but we're going to have a meeting in June to talk about my ideas, their ideas, and I think a lot of the success, the initial boost for that podcast will depend on who is willing to come on. Like, obviously, I'd love to get Alex on from Auto Alex. I would love to get Sarah from Sarah Intuned, and then eventually all those people I was talking about, like the guy who, you guys can look it up, but the company Hasport, Hasport. If you want to do something unreasonable with a Honda, like for example, put a V6 in a CRX. So a CRX is a car that weighs 1,600. I don't think I'll hold. I mean, you could come on, but it's a car that weighs about 1,600 to 1,800 pounds, depending on what year. And if you want to put a V6 into it, Hasport has not only the engine mounts you need, they have the adapter harness, they have the axles, the shift linkage, the shift box, the ECU adapter, everything for that. This guy has a YouTube channel. Vero put me back down to earth. He has a decent amount of subscribers, but the thing is he doesn't get a lot of views. because I think those subscribers are from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So, I mean, I want to talk to this guy. I want to talk to the guy from Endyne. I don't even know if Endyne even still exists. I want to chat with those folks. There's a few people who have been making like automotive content very recently. Has been doing really good. Like I think it's Dave's Garage. Dave. His shorts contents are insane. There is I think his name is Billy Banks from the Banks is like a tuning company. So all these people, or John Banks, I don't remember his name, but all these people who do great work, I'd love to eventually chat with, and I think that'll be my measure of success. I always joke that I want Adam Savage on the Simple Electronics podcast, but he's never, I mean, first of all, he's so exclusive, so hard to get, so busy, but he only has like a sort of tangential relation to electronics, and he has no relation to automotive, so I'll never get him on. But if I get those people on, it'd be pretty cool. Had a tricky key make on a 04 Kia Sorento in BFE yesterday. I don't know what BFE means. Kia and Hyundai have a ton of different keyways, and references said that the one needed was interchangeable with the one it had in stock. But it wasn't, I'm guessing. Kia is weird. So, yeah. Also, running an automotive podcast when you only drive a piece of crap, that's going to be interesting, too. My frickin' Volvo books and apps were wrong, though. It was the reverse of the one called for. A Honda H103 ended up working. Interesting. That's really interesting. You know what? See, Joseph, if you'd like to be on the DFC podcast, we could talk about automotive locksmithing stuff. That'd be phenomenal. I know a lot of you keep stuff close to the chest, but there must be some things you guys can chat about. The best way for you to have more downtime is to start more. Yeah, I know. I just, I think the issue is that I think I would love to do they're called Audi. I just think the electronics YouTube channel isn't having the level of success that I, not that I would want from the channel, but that I'd want out of life, I just want to be more successful. The electronics channel, I think, has a low ceiling compared to a automotive channel. Oh. Where are you? There it is. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's in shadow. Let go. There we go. Oh, it's standing up on end. Yeah, not as successful as you want in life, yeah. I'd like to be able to afford things, I would like to get out of the poverty mindset, the scarcity mindset. There we go. There's a little, I think that's a 0605. Oh, no, 0603 size capacitor. Let's see. The 0603 pad. What do you guys think? 0603 or 0805? Yeah, we have to make changes, but I also have the monkey syndrome. You know how, oh, on an unrelated note, Vero, at some point, or tangentially related. Anyways, at some point, learn user spice for no reason. Like in a couple of weeks when we have time. But it just it is what it is. You think it's 0805? Let's see. You're gonna taking bets here. Wait, no. Am I allowed to say taking bets on YouTube? I don't know. Oh, I think you might be right. Try to. Oh. Huh? Sporty baby, posh ginger, and scary. One more shouldn't be too bad, yeah. I think it might be 0805. But it looks like it would fit the 0608 pad too. No? No, it doesn't. You're right. It's an 0805. So Franco wins the prize for today. Oh, sorry for my dirty ass fingernails. Ugh. There we go. That's sort of placed. So my Element almost overheated on me. I spent most of the day sitting in my car waiting on jobs. Oh! Your fan switches. Honda Element? Your fan switches, no bueno. Okay, two things. Check your coolant level. If it's low, you may have just been neglecting it too long, but you may also have a head gasket issue. Definitely top it up. The other thing is those cars. Yeah. Okay. So the rad fan did not. The rad fan did not spin. So yeah, that's what happened if you're idling. What did you win? You win. You win this. You win this capacitor, that one there. Shipping not included. So, yeah, you win the capacitor, but you do not win the shipping. Because it probably cost me $30 to ship that to you. So there we go. Oh, it's already 9. I didn't do anything. All right, so should we try some code on the NRF24L01? I think we should. I believe we should. Let's get some boards. Guys, I wanted to work on my channel this weekend. Dang damn it. It'll have to be next weekend. I think next week I'm only working 2 days, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. But I do need some downtime too. Let's see. Breadboarding. Work on your channel. I'll do the stuff this weekend. No. No deal. Most of the stuff that needs to get done is like directly related to me. So nice to rye. I want to use microprocessor with Wi-Fi so I expand in the future. Let me control RGBs. So the ESP. The ESP32 is a 3.3 volt microprocessor, so you're going to have to do some level shifting. Also, working in automotive environments sucks because the power is so noisy. you're gonna have to like Schmidt trigger everything and stuff like that. Okay, so your niece having her 35-year birthday party and posted a wish list for stuff costing like $100 a pop. I am 3D printing a 2-color panda for her instead. Huh, nice. Not sure what to use. Yeah, so, okay. Let me just put this out there. Doing simple, like what you want to do is fairly simple with kind of any microcontroller. However, in an automotive environment, it's going to suck. Yeah, ESP32S3. I don't know if you need an S3 really, but yes. I mean, ESP is so an ESP is so useful, but I think in the automotive environment you might lose your mind a little bit, just a little bit. All right, breadboards done. Oh, another thing I was thinking for the Dan Fixes Cars channel is maybe I will try every once in a while to have live streams where I offer automotive help. So advice, automotive advice. That is something I'm really good at and I enjoy doing. So maybe that'll be a draw to the channel. We'll see. Need to make content first. Content is king. All right, so these straddle fairly well. See, works kind of well. All right, breadboarding. Should I add temp probe and isolating everything from the car's 12 volt, use a separate battery? Yes. I would probably do that. Still need to filter and everything, but if you're battery powered and use shielded wire, it'll be a lot easier. I mean, the thing is, what you can do instead, Joseph, is you can use a phone app, because you can have. There are phone apps that connect to a ELM, like a car OBD2 thing, and you can monitor all your things, and you can probably set an alarm directly in there. You might just have to pay for, premium software upgrade or whatever to it, but it should work. Flip them all the same side. And which way is it biased? Like that. Oil pressure on the element is not monitored. It's either you have oil pressure or you don't. The oil pressure switch on most cars, if the oil light comes on, you're already doomed. You should not be at the point where your oil light comes on. It's basically a switch, and if there's hardly any pressure, the switch is like constantly activated. I mean, I'm just saying. So yeah, essentially, for what you want to do. I mean, yeah, you could just use whatever. But just, I would probably use opto isolation, like the PC817. I mean, it'll be something to surmount. You're just going to get a lot of false triggering at first. And I'm trying to remember, I think on CRV and Element, the PCM is under the glove box, standing upright like this, the plug's facing you. I believe that's where it is on those. Are you, where in the world are you, Joseph? Are you like in a salt area? If you're in a salt area, that element probably doesn't have long to live. Being honest here. Florida, you're fine. You're good. I need you to scout me out some nice Honda. I'd like a V6 manual 4-door Accord, 2005 and 2006. Find me one of those in good shape, I'll come down and grab it. That'd be great. All right, so let's 270,000 miles. Are you burning oil? You must be burning oil. Okay. Screen. RF24 library. Hang on, I'll flip you off this for a second. Arduino app. Back on here. Keep your eyes open. Excellent. Or if you find an Accord Cross Tour in good shape, I'll take that. Oh no, this is what I was working on last time. Ah no. And this, I'm scared because I literally tried this last time and it didn't work. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Examples. No, wait, open recent. Yeah, there's the TX library. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try just uploading the code. This did not work last time. All right, let's define one of these as our RX and our TX. Also, I just realized, I don't know if this has a CH340 or what. Oh, well, let's just try it. It's going to be too long to try to rip it out of the socket. All right. All right, so this Arduino will be defined as transmit, and this one will be receive. Leaks oil, but I don't think it burns too much. Doesn't seem to be VTEC solenoid or filter leaking. Alternator is soaked with oil. Okay, so those have a timing chain. So the timing cover, the timing cover is known to leak, but it's probably the valve cover. Probably just needs a valve cover gasket. Although they do usually leak in the back, not in the front. But there's a first for everything. Should have used Sharpie, but whatever. So here is our, let's see, I'm gonna go back to here. So I need hotkeys for this. So that's the receive. And that's the transmit. It's got a T. VCG. 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 You mean, oh my God, I can't even think of the VTC. Audi's leaking oil. Now that I'm getting your own garage, think you'll address that issue. Sounds painful to fix. I mean, is it less painful than paying for a return ticket, you know, to, oh, valve cover gasket. Okay, hang on, I need to do one thing at a time here. Yeah, just buy me a ticket to Sweden and back. Engine bay. Actually, I'll do better. K24 CRV engine. So this. So the thing is, this is coated in oil. Are you sure it's not just your power steering? AC is here. Oh shit. I didn't do it. Because yeah, this is CRV engine here. So are you sure it's not just not your power steering leaking? Those things don't have EPS yet. Because this O-ring up here can leak. And this is a plastic pipe. See, this is newer. This one doesn't have, this one has electric power steer. Yours definitely does not. But like, open image in new tab. Because this here, you see this? This is a plastic pipe. And this can crack, or the O-ring can get bad on the back here. But like, there really isn't any oil passages here. This is the, for the IMRC, the intake manifold runner control. So this is air, and there's a big vacuum chamber on the inside here. No, yeah, I don't see anything else. I would wager it's power steering fluid. It's my immediate guess. Yeah, so yeah, and you see open image in new tab. You see like your hose here. Well, like this could be split too. So either way, could be power steering. The other thing is when we do repairs around this area, we unclip the bottle and put it over here. And so sometimes it leaks out of the bottle, and if you have a bad mechanic, he won't clean it before giving it back to you. So it could just be that too. PS pump has been whiny for a couple of years, still works fine. Yeah, it will. The issue with the whining pump, Marcus, is if the fluid is contaminated with metal shavings from the pump, for example, the pressure will decrease. But you can be throwing those shavings into the steering rack, and you can dicker the seals in the steering rack, and that's way more expensive and harder to reach. Because, yeah, I'm just looking, this is the, yeah, I don't see any oil passages. This is PCV. So I guess in theory it could be leaking, but it wouldn't go out all the way to the alternator. Whole system flushed last year. Did the whining start after the flush? Degreased it first. If it's hoses, it isn't obvious. Is it manual, Joseph? You're the second person that tells me. Oh, I see, gotcha. Yeah, no, your pump vanes are probably all scored. You're the second person that tells me in the last 3 weeks that that transmission rips. And the automatic transmission is really like, it is dead weight. It is horrible. So I'm glad you like it, but I've never, the K24 is nice, but I've never heard that paired to an automatic transmission that it rips. Yeah, so I don't see anything else here. The timing covers sometimes leak, but it would leak down, not like out. So yeah, I would say probably power steering. Auto front wheel drive, but he has an all-wheel drive manual. Yeah, The manual is way better. It's way peppier. But I'm glad the transmission's working for you. But those slush boxes, when I worked at the dealership, they were dogs. Like, they were bad. All right, so we're done that. Let's go. Let's do this now. All right, so okay, so we are ATmega 328p. I'll try the regular bootloader first, and let's see what COM port we're gonna get on here. Tools, port. Let me just use my pink charging cable. Oh my god! Oh my god! Making everything fall. I had a 03 manual CRV. I freaking loved that thing, but it was rusting away to pieces. Is this receive? This is receive. Okay. Tools. Port. COM3. Let's upload the receive code. Let's see if it even works. And chat, remember that the LED pin is 3. Did that work? Done. Yes, it did. Okay. So we need a LED on pin 3, and then this is the transmit code. And we need a potentiometer on A0. All right, I'm gonna upload this. Oh. The system can't, oh. Okay, one Arduino is DOA. Well, that is horrible. One of my 2 is dead. Why? 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 Every freaking time. Every time I try to work with NRF24L01, it doesn't want me to. Every time. Every time. Might want to unplug it. It's unplugged now. Oh, I did. Yeah. I unplugged the other one to plug this one in, but this one is actually dead. So if I plug it into, oh boy, oh that is bad. Oh. Ugh. I heard the charger go nuts. Yes, but I think there's a short. I believe there is a short. Hang on. Let's see here. I heard the charger squeal when I plugged that in. So I believe this one is shorted. Here, let me turn this on. Every time I try to do NRF24L01 stuff. Oh, shit, I need a battery. Where did I put the battery? Oh, it's here. I am cursed. I'm cursed, I tell you. We're going to let the smoke out. There we go. So I have the macro lens for a reason. We're going to let the smoke out of her. I need this on a stand. I'm actually going to pull it out of the... So I understand the like for web interface stuff. But I just think I just won't use it, you know? But you're right. You are right. Like, you're not wrong. Okay, so something over here is hot. Focus, you F-word. Okay, okay. Let's check the other side. It's only a hot spot I'm getting is my reflection. Okay, so let's see. There's nothing there. $26 degrees. Is that just reflection from the tab? It is. Yeah, no, my charger is not liking this. Okay, so let's look for obvious differences. Shut down, okay. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna check for solder bridges. For Jeff Bridges. Which is good because, oh my God, please stop being a crappy mouse. Okay, so here we go. Are you freaking kidding me? The microscope froze. Guys, are you freaking kidding me? Why? Why me? Oh, maybe the Elgato froze, actually. Yeah, the Elgato froze. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, hang on here, see if we can. Ooh, it's quite warm. Guys, can I just have a win here, please? Okay. Yeah, please don't do that. So the Elgato is no longer showing. Oh. Nope. No. Why? Why you do this to me? What have I done to deserve this? The microscope is definitely outputting HDMI. Screen link. Oh my God. Give me one moment, please. You know what I hope didn't happen? I hope the Elgato didn't take over the programming of that of the Arduino. I hope I didn't just like blank the Elgato. Oh my God. Why that ribbon cable? Ribbon cable. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you mean inside the Adonstar? No, I think the Adonstar is working. Your niece will be like, "Thanks, uncle. A few cents of recycled plastic." Kidding, kidding. Okay, so now the Elgato is not happy. Is not. It does not work. Unplug, unplug. Give her a minute. Why me? Why me, guys? I feel like I may have to, like, build a second computer to stream on. You know what I mean? Jesus. Properties. Still not showing. It is, yes, it is the microscope. Why you no work? Configure video. It's doing nothing. Custom FPS. Device default. Okay, so the Elgato has left the chat. I can't plug it into another USB. Let's try plugging it into USB 2. Maybe that'll work. The other thing that may have happened is maybe that Arduino shorted something on my PC and the wasn't happy. Elgato properties. Okay, select screen link still works. I know the Adonstar. Well, okay, so the Adonstar is definitely on now, right? These. Let me unplug the Elgato. Plug her back in over here. I want a printer badly. May try to build a V0.2 first, even though that's probably the least economical, least practical option. Seems like the most fun and learning experience. I just built my O2. Were you here for that? Second cam. Avert your eyes, people with motion sickness. There's my V0.2. It works. Only your second stream. Yeah, it is a lot to learn, especially since the Chinese instructions are pretty shit. Why Elgato no work? So typically what happens in this case when Elgato stops working is you shut down OBS and reopen it, but I can't because I'm streaming through it. Why you not negotiate properly. Okay, give me a second. I want to do this 4K capture utility. Okay, so if you can see, this is the Elgato software, and it has no idea where the thing is. Like literally nothing. So I unplug it. I can wait a little bit. If I undo the HDMI, plug this in. It's getting power for sure. It cannot find it. Yeah, if I reboot the whole system, we're not streaming anymore. So that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so another thing I can try, I can just unplug this completely, because that's not useful. And go back here. Did I tell you I hated technology? Oh. What kind of plug does this need again? Wait. What? Okay, yeah. USB micro. I will grab a USB micro cable, and we're going to plug into where my second camera is plugged into. And see if we can make it work that way. Oh, it's going to be a stretch. I'm going to be stuck here because essentially the cable's not quite long enough. You can try. Yeah, I'll try after the stream. Look, because it stopped working right after I plugged in that Arduino, I believe that Arduino is to blame. It probably errored out the USB ports. Up. So essentially, I think in the future, programming Arduino will have to be done a different way. Okay, so like that. PC camera. Okay. And now my second cam. Wait, what? Oh, okay, the image is just frozen there. Whew. I thought for a second my unplugged camera was working. Properties, USB camera. Okay. And then this, transform. I don't want to mess with my settings, so I'm just not going to. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? New scene, Sure, scene 2 plus, give me a second, video capture device, add existing, this one, okay. There we go. And we're off axis, so okay, we're looking for shorts. Okay, let's take a look here. So if any of you notices a solder blob where it shouldn't be, you let me know. Okay, so like my first step is looking at the USB to serial end of it. There is a solder blob right about there, the end of my thing, but I don't think that's shorting anything. I don't really see anything wrong here. Let's flip it around. Let's take a look the other side. Let's check start. Let's start checking by the USB. I can get closer, but let's do a first inspection this way. So far, looks pretty good. The stream tab slowed down the browser, wanted me to close it. No, no closing the stream, not allowed. Okay, something a little funky is going on right here, right? Is that in between these two pads? Maybe. Maybe. We'll take a look. I see another solder blob over here. See that right there? We'll go closer in a moment. We'll just we're working on it here. Okay. So so is the one with the off kilter LED there, but it's not shorting. That solder blob right there. That's just a marker. I mean, I have to say, it looks pretty good. It's like nothing obvious. Okay, I'll flip away so you don't get motion sick. I'll zoom in a little bit. Not this. This one. Oh. Okay, and let's flip back, see what we get. Like, that LED does not look problematic. Okay. That looks okay. So far, so good. Don't see anything problematic. The soldering on the TX pin could be better. See this one right there? See how there's nothing in that hole? But that would not cause a short. I keep seeing like pieces of adhesive, like, look at there. Why is there that little chunk of adhesive there? Yeah, working our way there. Trying to do it methodically. Yeah, it looks like there's like bubbles of adhesive everywhere, like right there. Weird, huh? All right, so let's do one row of pins at a time. So this is where I thought there might be a problem. Right there. But it doesn't look that bad. These pins are good too. Actually, it's a diamond shape, so we should be able to get both sides. Yeah, like that. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, that's the USB connector. We'll take a look at the USB a little bit closer, but it does look like the USB might be problematic. So there. That looks good too. There might be a bridge just about there, maybe? Between these two? No. There's a solder blob, but not a bridge. Okay, let's check the USB. I don't know how to position this to make it look better. Oh, look at that. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right there. Right there. See that? So this and this, they're double pads. Look, that pad is touching. The USB-C connector is offset. That is our issue. Look at that. Let's see if I can, hang on, I'm gonna adjust this so we can see even better. We'll go back to this. I don't know how to adjust this. Okay, so I have learned I like the microscope as part of the stream. I need to adjust where it sits. Yeah, that is way off. But it's way off, but you need to get very close to see it. Okay, hang on. How do I tilt? Oh, you can't tilt. Oh, yeah, you tilt the whole base. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's tight. And then one of these knobs. I'm going to slide this back. Okay, and then I'm going to put this over here, straighten this out a little bit, and then back to it. That's a pain to fix with the through-hole parts, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to fix it. Okay, get that in sight. Oh, the other way, oh. Like so. That was 100% not tested. USB wiring on our motor controller twice before I can get it to be reliable. Damn. So yeah, that is not going to be fun. That is definitely not going to be fun. So for those of you that don't know what's going on here, if you look, oh, this is going to be hard for me to point, but I'm going to try. So look, this is a double pad, right? Oh boy. That's a double pad. That's a double pad. They go on these big wide pads. And this is a signal pin, and it's shorted. And here, same thing. These two here go on this pad. These two here go on this pad. And look, it's shorted to that one. Yeah, so that, so I think what happened is when I plugged this into my PC, it restarted the USB, which errored, well, it errored the USB, and it's plugged into the same header as my Elgato, or my wife's Elgato, I should say. And so I think I need to restart my computer to get the Elgato to work again. Let's try to fix it, because we're here on stream. So what I'll do is I'll move. Oh, jeez, it's not going to be ideal to try and fix. But what else can we do? We have to fix it. I don't like this. You know what? I'll put it like this, and it doesn't really matter because we're going to be on the webcam shot anyways. Just move the cable somewhere that I won't melt it. Like so. And I'm going to bring up the microscope because we don't need to be that close. So I've said it in the review. I really do like this microscope, but there's a couple things that just I wish were a little bit better. Like, I want to use the freaking ginormous screen on it. Let me use the screen. Okay, so there are the pins we're trying to line up. And what we're going to do is we're going to tape this down with Kapton tape. And then I'll use hot air and tweezers to move this until it works. So let's see, is my hot air plugged in? It is plugged in. Look at me go. Okay. Okay, so let's move the light out of my way. Don't. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it does not stick very well. That's unfortunate. Some snippers. There we go. Well, T was meant to be transmit, because there's a TX and an RX, or a transmit code and a receive code. But you know, this is the curse of the NRF24L01. I think that whoever is in charge of this stuff, it just does not want me to learn. Like, is there a timeline in which if I learn NRF24L01, like, the world is doomed? Because I think that's what's happening. Okay, so here we go. I would like a weight to put onto it, but it has to be a temperature resistant weight. How about the counterweight for my Xiaomi screwdriver? There we go. All right. Yeah, I know. You know what? It was in vogue for quite a while because Julian was playing with NRF24L01s, and he was disappointed on my podcast that I couldn't make it work. He's like, "Oh, I've had great success with it. Just upload code, no problem." It's like, "Thanks, Julian." Making me feel like a freaking loser. All right, here goes. So we're just going to generally heat the area. I've got the hot air gun here. Need to heat up the whole thing though. The other problem is that it has components mounted on both sides. All right, let's see what that gave. Don't forget, I'm also doing this on a delay because I have to look through the OBS preview window. So it doesn't look like it's shorting anymore. I don't know if there's solder between the pads. Can't really tell. I mean, it kind of looks good. Yeah, that's what I did. You see a short in the middle. Oh yeah, I think I do too. Right. Right there. Right there? Okay, give me a moment here. I don't have my flux pen. Yeah, 5/6 from left. Yeah, I see that too. Let's try some. I'm a little bit weary about putting hot air on it again. So I'm just gonna heat up the regular soldering iron. Here's the tip for you tip aficionados. Look at how nasty that is. But I will clean it. 8, 9 look close to. Yeah, I'm just gonna heat them up, and we'll go from there. Let it just get the tip nice and hot, and we'll get to it. Can I be honest with you folks? I didn't think it would be that easy to move it. I thought I'd have parts flying all over the place. Okay, so I need to move this light out of my way. Oh my god, this is like doing surgery with a monkey wrench. Try to get in there. Oh no. Don't judge me. Shh. Shh. We're just gonna quietly mop up this mess. Oh no. This has not gone well. Okay, I think what's happened is my my steel wool is full of junk now. It's gotten saturated. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the hot air. Why mess with success? I was telling you guys it's all about the hot air from the get-go. I don't know why you guys didn't believe me, but I said the best way to do this is with hot air. I've said that. I've said that before. You guys didn't believe me. This is not, it's not going down to the board level. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna lift it off. Oh. Well, that's why. The backside is plastic. I did not realize that when I went in with my soldering iron. The backside is plastic. So that's not solder all over it. Well, I mean, it is in part, but mostly it's plastic. So look, it's not bridged. It was not bridged. It was plastic. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flux it, and then we're gonna put it back together, and then we're gonna ignore what happened on the backside there. No, that's adhesives. What I want adhesives, I want soldering down here. Ugh. All right. It's probably more than a freaking pall of solder. I mean, flux. It's going to take all my concentration, folks. I've got like no safe direction to point this thing while I'm working on it. I think that's good. Okay, back in your day, parts big enough to use a blowtorch. Yep, yeah, cheapest scrap they could find. Good old days. Then I assembled my first crystal radio set when I was 8 using soldered iron tip on his blowtorch. Yeah, yeah. Old soldering iron with a 1/2 inch wide chisel tip for soldering chassis work on valve equipment. So just letting this cool a little bit. But essentially, we're going to confirm that it works by plugging it in and watching the LEDs. Webcam. Here, let's back this off all the way. Back to USB camera. Okay, and then see if we can, might not be able to tilt it enough. There we go. There's the USBs. All right. Might be too hot still. Nope. Should be okay. Would you look at that? Repaired. All you guys didn't think I could do it, huh? Look at me now. Look at that. It works. Okay. So that solves that. And I'm kidding. I knew you guys were believing in me. All right. That was a weird tangent where we decided to... Yeah, nice work. I did a freaking number on the USB-C connector. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so let's see if we can move this out of the way now. So oh, Jesus Christ. Everything's in the way. Oh, there we go. All right, that's over there. Put my flux back away. That's good. But yeah, this is a success. So now we'll see if it takes the code. And now we can find out if I'm daft or not. 2 hours to get this far. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, guys. What's going on? By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not at the Open Hardware Summit. Life just got too busy and decided not to go. I think it's this weekend. And thankfully I didn't go, because if I had committed to go, I would be screwed right now because the extra house cleaning I got to do this weekend. It would leave me with essentially like 6 hours to clean the house. All right, so let's not tripping over cables. Screen. So now let's see if she'll accept on COM 3. Tools. Yep, COM 3. Upload. It done. Okay. All right. So LED on pin 3 and AO for the pot on the transmit. All right, switch back to webcam. Oh. All right, so I need an LED on pin 3 of the receive. I think I have a bench detritus box. Yeah, side quests. Well, side quests are necessary when you're doing Chinese electronics. I'm sure I have an LED with a resistor on the leg. Nope, apparently I do not. Okay, I actually have to go see a man about a horse, so I will be right back. And I'm back. Horse has been seen. All right. Side quest, yes. Observatory, yep. Got a call. USB issue fixed. Yeah, fixed and working. We're going to stuff. No, do not hide my coffee cup. Some of those solder type heat shrink butt splices. Anyone ever use them? They are not. They are okay. They do get brittle and fail. So that's something to watch out for. But they are. I would say that they are okay. Oh, that one says NFG. This one does not. Okay. On a mailbag. What? No, not the solderless ones. These. No, you're talking about different ones, Mr. Maker. You're talking about these guys. These guys are phenomenal. These are crimp ones. These guys are great. The ones with the heat shrink in them, or with the solder in them that you heat up with a torch, just not super reliable over time. No, I don't own any of those. My boss used to use them, but he stopped because they failed. They failed a lot. Then again, I fail a lot, and he doesn't fire me. So there we go. Yeah, wrongly accused. Yeah, maybe a pile of stuff. I mean, he makes better videos than me, anyways. I like the crimp because it's mechanical, and then also you get the electrical. All right, so A0, we need to connect to fine. There to A0. Is there not access to A0? Yes, there is. Okay. I was just going a little crazy. Have those crimp type as well. Just might go with those. The other thing, what we've started using at work now, Marcus, is now we are using the type that it's just a crimp. I've got some here, but I picked up the wrong ones. So it's these guys. So they're just a crimp. These ones are the wrong ones. These ones have the bootlace opening here. Oh, it's probably easier to put it under the microscope. No, you know what? No. Here. So these ones are the wrong ones because they have the little flare. You want the one with the indentation in the middle, so you put 2 wires in, crimp, and then you put a resin infused heat shrink on top. That is we've been doing that for just over a year now, and so far so good. So I think that's our way forward. I think that's the only way we're going to be doing them. Unless there's some like crazy thing that happens. Ground. Oh, ground should be there. And then 5 volts should be. So should I be worried here? I don't think there's a 5-volt pin. Yeah, there is a 5-volt pin. This guy. Okay, I'm going to put my adapted pot there. This is for a signal cable at the observatory running through the clock spring cable management assembly. So what I like about the dual layer resin infused heat shrink is it's also strain relief. So your solder, your joint won't get brittle and break. So that's really useful. Okay, and now what I'm looking for is my quick access box, which happens to be at the bottom of the stack of boxes. So let's see if I can cheat and find an LED here somewhere. You know, Adam Savage would be disappointed in me because I don't have first order retrievability. Because I know where my thing is. It's in a box up there, but you got to move all the other boxes to get to it. He would be disappointed. Oh my God. Oh. Freaking heavy ass boxes. Use them quite a lot. Okay, good. That's one thing. I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because the people in my life might think I'm talking about them, and I don't want that kind of drama. So I'm not gonna say anything. But what I will say is that some people don't know it exists, so I love introducing it to people. Oh boy, that could have been disastrous. The little latch came undone. Wear a carpenter's apron with pockets full of the stuff you need. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this I'll put back in there. Okay. Do I not have any in my quick access box either? Oh my god. I'm so mad. Fine. Be like that. Probably have some in here. I'm gonna have to, one of these streams, I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of the LEDs with the, oh here, they were in this box the whole time. There we go. So I got these LEDs that already have the resistor on the leg. I believe I stole that from Julian Eilert. But anyways, it's super convenient. This is on pin 3. So D3. Oh, look, there's a ground pin right next to it. Okay. So this is the transmit. And it should be transmitting. Oh, shit. Not telling you rush or anything. Just curious how much longer you plan on streaming so you can plan my morning out until 11. Until 11. And then we can eat. Okay. So... Sorry, love. I am trying to get stuff done, so I didn't see your commentado. I need a bell that rings every time you say something, bro. Or I need like unexpected maker Sion has. He has a way for the chat to use text to speech to get his attention. Okay, so principle, this should just be working. So on pin 3, just make sure I'm on the correct pin. I'm gonna flip this around. I never remember. Pin 3 to ground. Oh, something's happening. So I had this issue last time too. Remember the LED was just flashing instead of like PWMing? Should have asked a few minutes if you ignored me. So I remember on the last time we tried this, the LED was flashing like that too. There's something not right. And yes, I do want a verification. Verification. Something isn't right here. Because it should just be giving me an analog voltage out, or well, like a PWM signal, right? Which equates to an analog voltage. let's see. So let's just confirm that we have ground. I'm going to probe the 5-volt pin. We have less than 5 volts. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And we're going to probe the D3. See, now I got 5 volts on D3. Why is it that when I probe D3 it turns on? Let's see if I flip this around to like nearly the other end. Ground. So you got 5 volts on D3 again. What is going on here? Okay, let's check polarity of this. Yeah, now it's correct polarity. Let's look at the RF24. Let's look at the code. Ah, Jesus. Screen. Oh, I have a Discord message. Oh, it's from, I'm gonna mute this server. Mute server, till turn it back on. There we go. Okay. So, let's go to the transmit. So include SPI, NRF24L01, and RF24. Good. Define pot pin AO, RF24 radio 7 and 8. That creates an instance of radio with the CE-CSN to D7 and D8. So D7 and D8 are off limits, so you can't use them. And then you've got okay, so this is an array of 6 digits, and then the 6 digits are space 0, 0, 0, 0, 9 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't understand. Oh, 6 is position 0, so there's 7 digits. Okay. Why spaces? Whatever. I don't know. All right, serial begin. Pot pin is an input. That's correct. Radio begin. That's from the thing. Open writing pipe address. It's the address of the transmitter. So capital A and capital A. So we're good there. Stop listening, set a modem in transmission mode, okay. Okay, so here we go. Value equals analog read pot pin. Okay, so you read A0. And then int data equals map value to value, this one. From 0 to 1023, that's an analog read, to 0 to 255. Okay, converts it to 8-bit, gotcha. Then write. I don't remember what the ampersand is. A bitwise Arduino. Bitwise ampersand. Single ampersand, so it's an AND expression used between 2 other integer expressions, except for it's not though. There's the AND, and then size of. I mean, this is simple. This stuff doesn't do much. But the other one, I just don't understand this stuff. Why ampersand data, whatever. I give up. All right, so the next one on the receiver, SPI, NRF24L01, RF24, LED pin 3. So connect LED anode, so positive. It's a pointer to memory. advanced. Yeah, I don't really get it, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so here's a difference. Look. Why is this one not have spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one only has 5 characters. What if we do this? Why would they be different? Let's see if that fixes anything. This is my receive. Just unplug this. String uses a null as the last character. I don't know what that means. Like, I am aware you're saying words. I'm not understanding what they mean. All right, let's do this. Upload. So now it'll be the same address. Then radio begin, open reading pipe 1. 1. I don't see a 1 anywhere. Start listening, if radio available. There's the other ampersand. Analog write LED pin to the RX underscore data. Read. Doesn't make sense. That's an integer. And you're writing the number. Okay, whatever. Done uploading. Let's see if it works. Web camera. Oh. Okay. Also need a more convenient way to plug and unplug this, but that's okay. We'll deal with that another time. Yeah. Freaking rule of USBs. I always have to try 3 times. Okay, and this number 3. Oh no, that sucks. Ground and pin 3. And again, it just flashes. It only flashes. Why do you do this to me? Ground. D3. Nothing. Sometimes flash. Okay, so if AO reads high, it should just always flash. It should just always be on. So AO and 5 volts. So right now, it should always be giving me max value. Does that look like max value to you? And then again, probe the ground, D3, nothing. I go min-max. Go max. 1.2. You know, I'm starting to think I'm not the one that's the problem here. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. The other thing is it might be too close together. They might be getting swamped. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's go, like, put AO down to ground, and it should be not even turning on at all. So there, AO to ground. So if this at all turns on, you know what we're going to do? We're going to plug this one into my PC, and we're going to read serial data. That's what we're going to do. We're going to read serial data. Okay, so this is now plugged in. Go back to the screen. Tools. Serial monitor. Oh. So most of the time it's not receiving. Well, that's good that there's no issues. So most of the time, it's not doing anything. But it did receive a couple times. Move auto scroll. So it's getting data that doesn't even make sense. It's getting, the data should be maximum 255, and it's getting 0 and 4112. And now it's just not receiving. Let me go turn the potentiometer or whatever. Oh, look, it's getting garbled data. It's getting data from somewhere. What is going on? Okay, here's 5 volts. So it should be receiving full voltage. It's getting nothing. Give me a second. Okay, see? Not receiving anything. It should be receiving noise. It's not getting anything. And if I put it into ground, it should be receiving zeros. Nope. Turn off the transmitter one. Not receiving anything. I'll plug it back in, see if it receives anything. Nothing. So I don't get what's going on. How am I supposed to ever make anything work if the example code doesn't work? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to. Let's plug the transmitter one into the PC.
because this one should also have serial monitor. So right now it's transmitting 255. Now it's transmitting garbleless stuff. Now it's transmitting 0. So according to this, the transmitter is working. So the problem with Julian's videos is that the library is now updated, and I don't think it works the same way anymore. RF. Ground to ground VCC to 3.3, CE7, CSN 8. Okay, that's good. Serial clock Mazimizo. Okay, 500 microfarad, but the thing is I don't have access. I'm not convinced I have access to the NRF power pins directly. But I can try the same thing with a cap on the 3.3 and ground. So we can try that. I'm using ATmega 328p. It's a combination. It's like a I haven't done Arduino in too long, so I don't quite remember. But it's like a combination. Is it Pro Mini? Pro Micro? Anyways, it's Uno form factor. It's Uno chip in the small form factor. And it has the NRF24L01 built in. Just here, let's put it so it always transmits high. 5 volt. Yep. And I'll put this so it always supposed to pick up. So ground and D3. Okay, and I will go back to just the regular webcam screen. Okay, and I will add caps to the power rails. Set of 500 microfarad, but I don't know what I have. Just grab whatever. This is a 10. Okay, 500 is going to be fairly big, so like a 470. I just did get a giant supply of caps too. Let's see. So 330. These are 1,000. We can go 1,000. So between ground. What is this? D13? Between 3.3 and ground. Gotta be a better ground pin than that, but get in there. Okay, so that's between 3.3 and ground at the moment. It's on the power pin, essentially. I can do the same thing over here. Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating to not be able to get stuff to work, but I'm kind of used to it, to be honest. Pretty bad at this electronic stuff. So here, so that's ground. See if we can reach 3.3. Okay, there we go. We got a cap. So we've got 2 caps. So caps still not working. So that was not it. Unless we need a higher frequency cap. So a smaller cap. I think this had a good reservoir of energy. So this should be transmitting consistently. This one is not. I'm not going to watch an Electro Noobs video on stream. But yeah, that didn't work. So let's see. And we could put a film cap across it. These film caps are attached. How about this little ceramic disc cap? Get in there. So it's like a 10, 682, 6.8 microfarad, I think. So the other thing is a 3.3 volt rail is over here. I can't access it anywhere else. And the closest ground to the 3.3 volt is over there. So not much I can do there. We'll do 2 caps in series. Just need one more. Put this one in here to the 3.3 volt. Also not fixing the issue. So it isn't working. One more thing we can try is put some distance between them. So I can go plug this one in upstairs to see if just lowering the power level make it any better. So I'll be right back. Go put this in the kitchen. Well, you guys will follow me. But the thing is, if it receives like 4,000 something, then it's not receiving good data anyways. Is there USB-C? There is. Well, it seems like it's a smart USB-C. So I cannot use it. Get another cable. Need an A to C. Yeah. We're gonna find an A to C now. Oh, that's an A to C. All right. In you go. Coming back down. And it solved absolutely nothing. Can even try to shield the antenna to make the gain worse. Not doing anything. You can use a piezo buzzer as a shield. Nothing. You can try to use a Fluke multimeter as a shield. Not helping. Yeah. So yeah, I might take a look at that video, but this exact issue is the exact issue we were having last time. So now it's across multiple different boards. So the example code is trash. So yeah, I'll take a look at Electronoobs after stream, but yeah. I mean, more than a little frustrating, I have to say. It is what it is. So I guess I'm going to end the stream here. Probably going to have something to eat. As for streaming again, probably not until late next week. I am working. All right, so here's the deal. Tomorrow, or today and tomorrow and Sunday, I have to clean the house. Monday, I'm going to hang out with Vero in the morning. And then we have company in the afternoon. They're leaving Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, somewhere around there. But I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, so definitely not streaming those days. So possibly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, those days, maybe we'll be streaming. But if I stream those days, we have to work. We have to do some work, you know? So definitely going to look into that. I want to thank you guys for watching, and hope to catch you guys on the next stream. I'll try to post the stream before, like a few days before. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for being here today. Catch you on the next one.